Hello, my young artists. This is Miss Dow. I am going to read you a story today, which is going to give us some inspiration for our next project. So pay attention, act responsibly, work hard, and show respect. Here we go. You may have heard this story before. I want you to pay close attention to the details in the fish and in the seaweed, and do things look near or do things look far away? This story is The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue, green, and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the rainbow fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. So again, we're looking at details. Look at the details on the fish. What do you see on each of these fish that make it look like a fish? And down here, what do you see on these seashells or the seaweed, seagrass, or the sea urchin that makes it look, well, I guess that's not an urchin, makes it look like under the sea? One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with Rainbow Fish. They turned away from him when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anyone like me?" The starfish? "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." All right, so again, we're looking to see the details and what looks near and what looks far away. I would say the starfish and rainbow fish look like they are near to us in the picture, and the plants and this coral here look far away. They're less detailed, they're a little bit faded or blurry, and the fish and the starfish, excuse me, are very detailed and bright in color. The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how happy to be, or how to be happy." I can't. the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into the dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them? Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very small, shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. I wonder what that feeling was. How do you feel when you share something and you see how happy they feel? The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before Rainbow Fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, Rainbow Fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the Rainbow Fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. That's neat. All right, now we're going to talk about how we're going to use this in our art project.